57?
57, 157.
Let's go. You just wanted to. Hey, do we have ibuprofen? Yeah, there's some. Come on. Where? I don't know where it is. She's here. She's here.
Maybe, but not right this minute. What's your first name? Philip Cody? You guys not wrestling. Are you wrestling tonight?
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country. Like you, we run
And fish.
hike.
And bike.
We enjoy the mountains.
and lakes.
So we know how important
Staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
and therapists
Our groundbreaking treatments.
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools
And more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
Personalized orthopedic care.
personalized orthopedic care.
treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
And the athlete in all of us.
The humble Raising Cane's chicken finger. 24 hours of marinating and not a word about its flavor. It credits that terrifically tangy sauce. And the cane sauce? Well, it's okay with that. But a premium, fresh, never-ever frozen tenderloin, hand-battered and cooked to order? Doesn't exactly need to brag now, does it? Same for the crinkle-cut fries. Center cut from the longest potatoes Idaho has to offer and added to every meal. You know, just because you have bragging rights doesn't mean you have to use them. Raising Cane's.
Finding your happy place is something special, and it's different for everyone. You probably already know where to find yours, and TTCU Federal Credit Union can help you get there. Right now, you can earn up to a $200 bonus when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. So wherever your happy place finds you, TTCU will meet you there. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
This one. First name, some of them. I know his name Adam. I don't know his first and last name. Yeah, we'll be right here. And junior high will be right there. Yes, we'll stay here.
Kevin? Damien's over like here now.
I was like, you should make it a big time. I was like, you can Kevin, you know?
Right here, dude. So watch out.
Getting all the good shit. Yeah. He's all coming for you. All right, man.
I haven't kept it for a long time.
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, they go, you
Snickers.
Something's not right, tell me.
Me too. No, that's his guy. Danny, you ready for the captain? Captain. You guys already have colored form or I don't know who's been doing it. I don't know. Sorry. We're going to try that. Okay. We're going to try again. Brady Brewer.
All right, welcome to the Union UMAC All-Purpose Center at Union High School. My name is Steve Dunlap. I'm here with Chris Forbes, and we're here for the Class 6A District Duels. It's actually District 8. We have Union, Deer Creek, Sand Springs, and Ponca City here today. And also the junior highs will be wrestling as well, but they're just competing against each other. For the high schools, they are wrestling for that district championship so they can go to Dual State. Dual State is February 10th and 11th at the Enid Stride Bank Center. So all of these teams are wanting to do that. They're wanting to win. Chris, we've got number 13 Union versus number 15 Deer Creek. Should be a great match.
Should be. Normally they start out at 106. Now they're starting out at 157 here.
So be an interesting duel. I love this setup. So it's going to be a great day for wrestling, Coach.
Oh, the UMAC is a perfect place for wrestling. We got the 4 brand new wrestling mats out here. It really looks good.
Brady Brewer from Deer Creek. He's going to wrestle. He's actually wrestling against Mikey Foster, which he's ranked 12th in the state right now for Union. Getting a little first start here. Oh, sorry about that. That's grade. I called ranking. That's his grade, actually. So he's a senior here for Union. These guys are battling up front, Coach. They're kind of doing the over-under. Looks like they'll fill each other out. But we're starting at 157. Usually these duels start at 106. So it's kind of different for some of these kids to start in a different weight class.
Well, and actually the rules, state that you do a drawing before a duel, before a match, and sometimes coaches want to do it and they don't. But when it comes to state competition, they will do that. So this way, at least all these wrestlers get used to, hey, it could start at any place, heavyweight to 106, and like we're starting here at 157.
Now they move up as well, like the following duel will move up?
Well, I think they decided here to stay at 157 each time, but you're right. At dual state, if it was 157, then the next match would be 165 and on.
So no scoring so far here in the first. These guys are kind of battling. Looks like they're looking for position here, hand fighting, kind of circling. I like what Foster's doing, Coach. He's kind of cutting off the edge here and looking to kind of keep center in the mat.
Right, and we don't have the information on each wrestler. I do know that Foster is a returning state qualifier from last year. And so, anyway, we got the 157-pound match going. There's no score. 6 seconds left here in the first period.
Looks like these guys are fighting. Looks like it's probably going to be it is. It's a scoreless first period, so choice goes to Deer Creek as they're the visitors. He's going to choose down. It goes to Union. They have them as red and visitors as first duel, so Foster chooses down. Which Coach Dunlap, as your viewers might not know, I think that's a smart choice for Union because the first point will get decision in overtime.
Absolutely.
If it goes to overtime.
Right, and there he gets those first points with the reverse. Foster with the reverse to get the first 2 points of the match.
Nice switch for a reversal here. He's riding the wrist here. He's got him flattened out.
Very often
you don't see him. Everyone's preaching stand up, but that switch is just as good.
No, it's a great move. As long as you keep that movement going. For a few all that don't know, Chris Forbes here with me. I had the blessing of coaching him back in his Broken Arrow days. He was a state placer there, 2-time state qualifier, 3-time state qualifier. 3-time state qualifier. Went on and wrestled in college. He was a junior national All-American. Just a joy to coach, and glad that he's here today so we can work together. So been looking forward to this all day, Chris.
No doubt, me too. And I was a pleasure having one of the best Hall of Fame coaches for Broken Arrow, Coach Dunlap, now over here at Union doing a lot of big things, and it's a blessing. And when Coach Dunlap calls and asks if you want to commentate with him, you come running. So I'm blessed to be here.
I'm glad you did, so I wouldn't be by myself.
No, I'm blessed to be here. But Foster's got a hard ride here.
He's riding.
There's about 48 seconds left. It'd be huge for him to ride this period out and give up no points here. He needs to keep his feet and stuff in bounds so he can kind of run this clock. I probably would have stayed on the mat a little bit.
Right.
Run the clock down.
Run the clock down in a close match like this, and with
you don't want him to get a restart.
Right. And Union ranked 13th, Deer Creek ranked 15th. Every single match is probably going to come down to the wire.
No doubt.
And the match itself probably will be. Deer Creek with a good stand-up right there.
He's trying to get some points here.
And hits a roll.
32 seconds left.
Almost came off the mat there. Brewer with a good motion right there.
No doubt. Good burst. He's got another one coming. And
like again, that's why you want to keep him on that edge of the mat right
and any of these matches count, or points and all that stuff are going to be hard to come by because these guys are fighting to get to dual state. They want to go to dual state.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're a competitor. You want to. It's a district dual tournament. You want to win it. You want your team to win.
No doubt. So he's got him flattened out here kind of in the center. So this is good for Foster right now. He's looking for a cradle. He's got to break his hips back down. Brewers did a good job of getting back to his base, but we got 10 seconds left here. He looks pretty safe here.
If you're Deer Creek, you've got the choice. Are you going to take, or did Union have the choice?
No, so Union had the choice. He got that switch. So Brewer could, do you go? I'm almost going neutral here, Coach. What do you think?
He just got rode for 2 minutes.
Yeah. and a takedown ties it.
And that's what he does. He
Yeah,
goes
that's a good
neutral.
call on
I
their
think
part.
I think it's a smart move,
No doubt.
especially when you've been just grinded on for
Yeah, he wasn't.
2
Even,
minutes.
he only got to his feet maybe once or twice. So I say that's a smart call
Yeah,
by the coach.
I agree with that. Referee is Kevin Looper.
Nice duck there, but nice defense.
He's refereed many state tournaments.
Yes.
Wrestled, seen him around. One of the state's outstanding referees. And I tell you what, in Oklahoma, I mean, I'm not saying we'll agree with them every time because we all have our own opinion, but I think our referees do a fantastic job, especially if you want to go to another state and get their referees.
No, we're
You'll
spoiled.
be glad to come back
we're,
home.
We're spoiled.
And,
there's a takedown for Foster. He's cutting him right now. So he's up 4-0. Now he gives him a point, so he's up 4-1.
He's going to try to make
He's going to try for some bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, if you win by 8 points or more, you pick up another team point for your team.
Good call, Coach. Some of you listeners here, if you haven't been familiar with wrestling, when we talk about bonus points, a major is if you beat somebody by 8 points or more. That's actually 4 instead of a regular decision's 3 for the team. That becomes 4. If you win by 15 or more, they stop the match, and that's 5 points for the team. And then a fall, Coach, is 6? So 6 for a fall.
Right. Well, they just missed a takedown right there on the edge. Foster's got a minute 9.
Looks like
Brewer,
injury over there for Brewer a little bit.
May have to take a timeout.
But if you hear us talk about, bonus or something like that, that means those guys are trying to get the either 8 major decision, the tech fall. They're trying to get additional points for their team. You got Coach Danny Jefferson over there for Union, talking to his wrestler over there, kind of talking him up. And they got Devin, got a good little coaching staff over there at Union, Coach.
Yeah, we do. We do have a great staff over there. We're very pleased with them. And, it's a team that's been getting better and better as the year goes on. And the coach from Deer Creek, Russell Caldwell, is checking his wrestler out. Looks like he's ready to go.
Well, we had an appearance by one of the best athletic trainers in the business.
Oh, Dan Newman.
Dan Newman is the best in the business.
He does the junior national, cadet national
does everything.
duels down in downtown Tulsa every year, and he's a big wrestling fan, so we're fortunate to have Big Dan
100%.
here.
And if you've seen the unfortunate incident with the football player Hamlin, you know just how important these medical staff guys are.
Absolutely.
So looks like they're here. Foster's got to get out of that because the one way that he could get beat is a feet to back, and he could be in trouble here.
Well, he gets 2.
Good counter,
right
gets a takedown, 6-1.
So he's up 6-1. He's going
for another one. He's got 39 seconds left.
He's going to have to cut him better than that.
Yeah. He might need to just go to optional right off the bat, get to his feet because he's.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do.
Yep. So 6-1 lead here. So he's got a 5-point lead with 35 seconds.
6-2.
He's going to need that 6-2. Yep, you're right. So he's going to need more than one takedown.
He's got 26 seconds. He needs to hustle back out there.
And this is a big time duel here, Coach, because we've got Emily over here visiting over here, so it's a big time duel when you got
her daughter Sutton over there. I'm always teasing Sutton that she'll be one of Union's best wrestlers one of these days.
And Union's got a good women's wrestling program for sure.
Currently ranked, I think, 2nd in the state.
Yeah.
And over in our high school gym, they're wrestling tonight.
Stall 1 point. So he's got a stall call 1 point. I didn't know there was a second. I must have missed that one, Coach. So I guess that was a second stall. So he's got 7-2, 9 seconds.
I missed that first one.
Yeah, I did. So Foster on a shot. Man, he's wrestling hard, man. I really he's looking really good. He's close to getting his takedown.
And so he's going to give Union a 3-0 lead with this 7-2 victory.
He gets them started off with a win. That's just what they needed.
Well, yeah, you always want to win that first match, kind
no
of
doubt.
set the tone.
No doubt. And now we've got 165, Coach. Let me see. We've got for you.
Well, we've got Zamar Gardner is coming out here for Union. And who's out here for?
Tucker Winkle for Deer Creek. So we got Tucker Winkle for Deer Creek.
And Zamar Gardner, a senior
Union.
wrestling for Union.
Oh. So here we are, 165, Coach. That first match was a lot of action there. I think that was a good start for Union, especially Foster.
It definitely was.
Staying on the attack.
Well, he got stronger as the match went on.
No doubt. Zamar, I like that name. You don't hear many people named Zamar. I like that.
He's quick.
Yeah. So Union's got a 3-0 lead in the duel. Second match of the duel right now at 165. Zamar with a good shot. He's got those long arms. I always say I'd like leverage over strength in
that
wrestling.
Leverage is important
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Nice
Zamar with
shot.
a nice takedown right there on the edge.
2 points.
And as they go off the mat, looks like Sand Springs is up on Ponca City 19-3 right now. That's in the other match. We're not covering it match by match, but we'll give you update on scores every now and then. Right now, Sand Springs 19, Ponca City 3.
And that's some of the other. Those are the other two teams in the district, District 8, and they're battling for the dual state.
Right.
Try to get to dual state here.
Ponca City is actually ranked 12th, and Sand Springs is the highest ranked team, ranked 7th. So probably coming in, Sand Springs would be your favorite.
Now, will they wrestle? What is that schedule? Will they wrestle Sand Springs?
The next match, Union wrestles Ponca City, and Deer Creek will wrestle Sand Springs.
So they'll end it with Union Sand
Right,
Springs. Okay.
yes.
Hard ride here. Zamar's doing a good job putting pressure here. He's looking for a cradle. He's got to kind of stay behind the arms. He's getting a little too high there. Readjusted, which is good.
I could see him cutting him loose here again. He had that nice takedown.
He did.
Maybe he could
Had
do
a nice
that again.
double leg for sure. I like how he's working on top, though. He's really trying to turn him and do something.
You know, my theory on top was always be working for that pin. That way that guy thought he was doing good just staying off his back.
No doubt. He's not worried about him
not
escaping.
getting away.
Yeah.
And here he's working that cradle again. Zamer is good with this cradle.
There he
I've
is.
seen him work it this year.
He's got that. He's got to get that knee in the
cradle.
side. It looks tight. A pin would be huge
And
for
he gets
Union.
the pin.
Zamar gets a fall here.
With
Nice.
43 seconds left in the first period, a pin for Zamar Gardner.
Union
and
goes
Union
up.
goes up 9-0.
9-0.
And it looks like Union, if Tanner Jarvis is going to come out, and Chris Forbes
Tanner's actually bumping up. Is that
right,
correct?
he's bumping up a weight, and I think Chris here, he's got a little connection here with Deer Creek, and he can find out who's wrestling. And Deer Creek, we're getting the name for him.
Deer Creek is going to be, and it looks like they're bumping up as well. So
Junior, is that it?
Yep.
Junior Yumbi.
So both these guys have bumped up, so makes it even. I mean, both these guys were 65-pounders bumping up to 74. So
Yumbi in on a single leg takedown right off the bat. Jarvis trying to fight it off, trying to get that toe back on the ground, working a hard hip lock.
Yumbi's on a shot. Tanner's trying to get right here, Coach, and people. You want to get heavy. You want to get your hips back,
make him
get
carry
heavy.
all your weight and try to force his head down on that mat.
No doubt. And right here, you've got at one point square away, so you can close him off.
Right.
If you get that angle, he can kind of cut back on you. So
Well, really, Jarvis did a good job of countering that because Junior was in there
pretty deep,
yeah. right off the bat, and, then
and that can
good
also
counter.
wear a guy out if he gets that
absolutely.
deep. It can wear him out later on.
Now Jarvis in on a
Nice.
takedown right here on the edge and gets
I'm calling
two.
that too. Yes,
That
good.
is the third takedown for Union right on the edge.
Yeah.
And I tell it, wrestling tough on that edge is important because some people let up on the edge.
Yes, wrestling tough on the edge and tough. They call it tough time with like 10, 15
Right.
seconds left.
Right,
Are
right
keys
there at
to
the
winning
end of
big
the period.
matches. Yeah, no doubt. So he's got a good little ride. I mean, Union's coming out aggressive, Coach. I'm really pleased with them so far. They're looking good. They're wrestling really good.
Well, you know, they picked up some confidence. We beat our rival Jinx the other night, 50-25.
That's
Junior
a good
high
win.
won 54-22. So we were happy with those wins. And then we had a pretty good showing. Finished 10th out of 28 teams over at the Sapulpa tournament. So this is a team that's been getting better as the year goes on. But
And you guys,
Yumbi gets an escape right there and immediately
Right
gets
in
back
on
in
the
on a
single.
single leg, which is a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
To try to score immediately after you've gotten an escape or a score.
Now Union went to Gary as well, which is super tough tournament. One of the oldest tournaments, extremely tough. Had a finalist there, but it's a tough tournament. You know, the tougher the tournaments when they get here later on in the competition, it helps these
Pays
guys.
off for you.
Yes, no doubt. So stalemate here. Great job by Tanner again, stopping the shot. Yumbi was in deep and Tanner stopped it. So good exchange there for Union. And if you're Deer Creek, Yumbi's got to figure out a way to finish some of these shots. He's in every time. Third time he's in deep right here. Now Tanner's in trouble right here, but time went out. Second period here, 2-1. Tanner with the Union with the lead over Yumbi of Deer Creek.
Yumbi down position.
He's flat, and as a wrestler on bottom, being
Well,
flat
that's where
to
you
your
want
belly
him now. Start working some pinholes.
You want him there, and as a wrestler on bottom, Deer Creek, that's the last place you want to be. So he's got to figure out how to base up. Tanner's doing a good job of keeping heavy on him. Once again, going for a cradle. It looks like that's something Union's working on quite a bit.
You know, a while ago I gave that score of the Sand Springs. That was the individual score of that match.
Oh, okay.
The team score is actually Sand Springs 17, and, well, now they just got a pin, so 23-0. Sand Springs over Ponca City in the other match going on. And here's Yumbi with the reverse.
Have they awarded? Yep,
they gave
a reverse. Yeah,
it's there for sure now.
So reversal. I don't know.
I think our coach running the Coach Brown over there gave him 2 reverses. It was only one.
Yeah,
so
I was about to say it should be 3-2 because he gave a reverse and a takedown. We'll see if Coach Jefferson, he's always on top of this stuff, kind of says something here.
Well, when there is a mistake, you want to get it cleared up the first chance you get.
He's got to
go in there. It doesn't go too far.
No doubt. They're wrestling around right now.
It looks like he's ready to walk over there.
Maybe he's waiting for a break in the action or something.
Oh, yeah.
Stop the action here.
So it actually should be 3-3 right now.
It should be 3-3. Score tied here in the second period with 30 seconds left. Tanner in on a shot.
Down to 19 seconds.
Kevin Looper to maybe.
Oh, a throw attempt right here.
Oh, he's in trouble here.
Got a takedown to his
There's
back.
12 seconds
10
left
seconds
here. He's got to fight hard.
He's got to fight out of that for the Red Hawks.
Yes, he's got to fight out of that.
Going for the pin. Down to 3 seconds. He's going to hang on, but
here's something else that's super important, Coach. Anytime, and you've had so many dual teams, etc. It's hard to win a duel if you give up falls. You can't give up falls in a duel and expect to win.
That was big right there.
That was huge for him to fight off his back.
So it should be 8-3.
Should be 8-3, yeah.
But that was kind of a slow motion throw there, but he caught him
but
just right.
But he had him locked up pretty good.
Yeah, he did have him locked up good, but then Jarvis did a great job not getting pinned right there.
He got 9-3.
It was 3-3 before. It was 5. They gave the 5-3. It should have been 3-3. I thought it was reversal.
No, it was just a reversal.
Just a reversal. 8-3.
8-3.
Yeah, score.
Chris Forbes and I had it. We had that score.
Right,
8-3.
Yeah, 8-3. Coach, they're not getting by on us.
we hope not. We hope not. We're going to keep an eye on them.
That's right. Hey, one of us may miss it, but 2 of us, I don't think those chances are very high.
Well, what happened, he almost gave 2, then he took it back.
Yeah.
And then he gave 2, and so Deer Creek thought it was a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
And here's a takedown, an escape by
here.
Jarvis.
And he's right in on
the
shot.
takedown to try to finish it up right there.
In on a shot here. He's got to go. He's got to actually keep coming around the corner and shelf that leg. If he can do that, he'll finish the shot here.
He's getting close to takedown.
Now he's got to cover.
And no takedown. Awful close right there.
So close.
Minute 36, 8-4.
Yep.
So he's going to have to get a takedown and probably cut him loose unless he takes him down to his back.
Feet to back.
Because that was a 5-point move he gave up right there at the end of the second period. But what a great job of fighting that off, too.
He's wrestling hard. He fought off that pin at the end.
Absolutely.
And he's wrestling real hard here. So the effort's there. He's just still got to make some things happen here. Got a minute 17. Scores 8-4.
Yumbi in the lead.
With the lead.
Every one of these close matches in the district duels, it matters.
No doubt.
Almost caught him messing with his headgear there.
Jarvis
almost got a takedown right there.
Came close.
We're down to 1 minute left.
In college, you got to have 1 supporting point. But here, high school, you got to have 2 supporting points in bounds.
Jarvis kind of walked into that. Yumbi
Yumbi can kind of, it's smart for him.
Yeah,
he don't even need to score here. He can just kill some
he's
time.
ahead 8-4, 50 seconds left.
Yeah. Now he's got to, what needs to happen here is Tanner needs to start kind of going upper body a little bit here. Close it, going upper body, because you're not going to get multiple takedowns here. You got to get a feet to back here.
They got a warning on Yumbi in on a single leg takedown. Now Yumbi's had good balance.
Maybe he's got to look for a cradle here.
He's got 38 seconds. They're wanting him to cut. They're telling him to cut him loose.
I almost looked for a snake here on the way up. You know, he's got to get feet
There's
to back.
the one. So now it's 9-6.
9-6. Now, if he can get the stall call in and take down, it's tied.
Oh, now see, Yumbi's going to be able to stall some time out there.
There's another 2 there.
He hasn't quite got it yet.
Oh no,
he didn't get around there quite far enough. Great effort by both wrestlers here.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yumbi just hanging on now. Even if he got warned, he would win it. Yeah. It wouldn't matter. So Yumbi wins the first match for Deer Creek in a great match, 9-6.
Yep.
9-6, making the team score 9-3.
9-3 team score for sure. First points on there for Deer Creek. And you know this, Coach. Duels, matches, all that stuff. Even in any kind of sport, it's about momentum. So Union's got to seize momentum back. So they've got to make sure to seize that momentum back.
And Chris Forbes will go back to find out who this is. Malcolm Tucker for Deer Creek.
Malcolm Tucker for Deer Creek.
And Yanusa for
Yanusa for Union. So, and I hadn't seen much of Yanusa. He's put together for a sophomore. They have him here as a sophomore. He looks good.
Well, he was the I think the finalist at Gary.
Nice.
Real strong.
Well,
real strong.
For you being a sophomore and be a finalist in that tournament, you've got to be pretty tough.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. How many times did you place in that? 4 times or?
I placed 3 times. Three times.
That's saying a lot, because
I think I was a runner-up. I was a runner-up, and I got beat early one time. I came back and was a runner-up. I think I was runner-up 2-3 times. My junior year, I think going into regionals, I was 37-1, and one of my losses was the finals at Gary to Jared Sanders, El Reno.
There's a takedown by Yanusa going
back
for the
count.
fall.
He's looking for a fall here.
Like I said, he's really, really strong.
And, one of the things that maybe if I was coach, he readjusted there. He's got him tight here. 5-star pinning drill, Coach.
That's what he needed right there.
That's a little deal we'd do in the wrestling room that Coach taught. We'd do all the pinning stuff. Coach Jones brought it in, and we'd do all the little pinning drills.
Coach Jones loved to show that 5-star pinning drill.
Oh, yeah, especially on the Invisible Man.
Yeah, yes, he would like to put a show.
There it is.
There's the pin.
Another pin for Union. And we discussed this earlier, Coach. You can't win duels if you're giving up falls. So that's a good sign for Union.
Here.
I mean, good sign for Union.
Union going up 15 to 3. A Union lead.
Union's looking good, Coach. I really like their aggression.
This is Kraus for Union, and who would we have? Is it Sam Gold or is it Cash Reed? Sam Gold. Sam
Gold for Deer Creek.
2:15.
So Kraus and Gold.
Lucian Kraus.
So here
Sam
we go.
Gold.
And you know what? We talked about it earlier, Coach. That's huge for Union because Deer Creek had their first win and was trying to get a little momentum going, and then they got to stop. Ooh, nice little throw here. These guys are rolling around here.
Yeah.
A lot of action here, especially for
Sam Gold quick, gets around.
Nothing yet. Good counter there.
Boy, there's some action out there.
Right?
A lot of action, no points.
Golly. I might be pushing 215, and I can't move around like that. Those guys move pretty dang good for a bigger guy. Well, shot. Kraus doing a good job with the double. Doing a good job. Now he's in a snake here. But good job fighting out of that, and he's finished.
Brings that arm out.
Yeah.
And gets the takedown for 2.
Did a really good job there. going to ride him on top. He's got that ankle.
He's trying to work a half right there. He's got the half, but doesn't get
Doesn't
any back
settle
points
him
there.
in.
Sam
Yeah, he's gotta
Gold
settle
fighting
it,
hard
Chuck.
there, gets his base and stays there.
And we said earlier, he's looking for that power half to try to drive him over.
There he's got it. He's got the power half. He's going for the fall. Lucian Kraus gets
the
pin.
fall. Another pin for Union.
So now they're up 21-3. The Red Hawks up 21-3.
Red Hawks are looking good. These guys are wrestling tough. We're going into heavyweight, so. Who is this for you guys? Joseph.
Looks like they've got brothers at heavyweight.
Yeah,
though.
it looks like we got brothers. And it was kind of confusing. I thought it was the same name twice, but it's Joseph and Josh.
And this is,
Joseph.
Malachi Clark, a senior for the Union Red Hawks, coming out there.
All right.
Looking over on the other mat right now, Sand Springs is up 29-12 over Ponca City.
Here we go. These guys, when you get the upper weights, a lot of those guys are doing a lot of hand fighting stuff a little bit beforehand. Deer Creek, they've got the size difference here.
Right.
And you can run into that a lot with a heavyweight because it goes from 215 to 285 off the mat.
A lot of pushing and shoving in those upper weights, but that'll wear you out more than
doubt.
you think.
Hand fighting here, trying to wear each other down. It looks Deer Creek's got a, Romero brothers. It looks like Joseph will be first time starting because they had a long time, really good heavyweight for him. Jacob Sexton that now is playing football over at
University of Oklahoma. Started in the
bowl game
and then bowl game and got hurt like on the
ACL.
first play.
Yeah,
ACL
first play. Yeah,
my very first play, and he's still going to make a great player for the University of Oklahoma. And I think he would tell you how much wrestling helped his football.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially those linemen. It's hand fighting. What they're doing right now is it transitions into football real well.
Even when I was a junior high football coach at Edmond, I wanted all my linemen wrestling.
Yeah. So football coaches, listen up.
Romero going for that headlock.
Now it looks
and he's going to get it.
He kept it tight. Romero's got him on his back here.
Malachi should have jumped over to that other side,
yes,
and he was too late doing it.
And pushing on the hip.
He's in a bad position
there's
right
30
there.
seconds, and there's a fall for
There
Deer
you
Creek.
go. We're
Romero.
talking about those falls. It's 21-9 now.
Yes. He might have hurt his rib or something on there. And here's something that's beneficial that we're talking about. They have two heavyweights here. Big in these district duels because you're wrestling more than once.
Right,
so
right.
He's hurt. You might have another guy here. If you didn't bring another guy, you might be in trouble. And like we said earlier, these falls are worth 6 points.
Yeah, they double the score.
Yeah, 21-9 there. So
if he would have just jumped over to the other side, he could have fought that. But he
pushed
stayed on the
hip
hips,
a little bit. Yeah,
and then he just pulled him right under.
Yeah, that lock was so tight that he pulled him under. Probably why he kind of hurt his rib.
Watching Malachi, it's usually pinned, or sometimes he gets pinned, but he's sure exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's do or die.
Now we're getting ready for the 106-pound match. Derek Elmore of Union and Nash Neely of Deer Creek.
So this will be a good one here. So Elmore and Neely, and like I said, it's kind of huge because it looks like Red Hawks, Union Red Hawks might have a void at 13, so that'll be 6 right away.
They definitely do.
It looks like a little size difference here too. It's kind of like you run into with heavyweight too. Sometimes at high school level, you got a guy that's not quite the weight, but he's coming in, maybe freshman. You ran a lot of freshmen, stuff like that at that weight. So,
well, on these information sheets that Coach Jefferson gave us, Neely is one of the wrestlers for Deer Creek that has a little asterisk by his name. So I don't know if that means he's.
Well, I knew there was a Neely that came out of Deer Creek that was pretty good. The older brother wrestled with us on some national teams and stuff. So
well, maybe
looks
this
like
is
this
a little
is younger brother. Yeah. And he's got leverage on him. He's long for a 6-pounder.
Nice shot right there.
Very nice shot. Looks like there's a penalty there.
Yep.
Potentially dangerous. And what he called there, coaches, is when the guy picks him up, if you lock over the head in that position, they call it potentially dangerous. Consider it a choke or something at that way. And
it's an illegal move.
Legal move. So it's 1 point the other guy. So. battling here. He's got to get his hips away. He's got to keep his hips away instead of
Elmore's
running
fighting
the corner.
tough in there.
He is fighting tough. Tell you what, a good exchange here. Giving up leverage here, too, because he's
What, Neely, tall. He's probably pulling a lot of weight to get to 106. So.
super tall for a 6-pounder. He's got the leverage, and he's been in on several shots, but
Went on another
Elmore's,
takedown. He's in on a double, and he gets this one. So takedown for Nash Neely.
Elmore's making him earn it, though. He's not just going over. He's wrestling tough here. He's got to be careful with that length. I bet you Neely's pretty tough on top.
Well, looking at these little asterisks, I wonder if that means they're a returning state qualifier or one of their better wrestlers. But the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrestlers have those asterisks by their name for Deer Creek.
Let me see what it. Don't say it says. Wouldn't be a state qualifier. I know Neely didn't qualify at 6 because knew who all was there from Christian, but I don't know. It has to have said something. Maybe it's their better guys.
I don't know. We're down to 34 seconds, and Neely's up 3-0.
3-0 with that potentially dangerous point, and he's, you know what Elmore's got to do is kind of get his wrist back. He's got to get his wrist back, get some control.
Oh, he's driving that half right there. Elmore's in trouble right there.
He's got to fight here because if they give up a fall here, this could be huge and get Deer Creek right back in the match. Short time. There's 10 seconds left. Elmore needs to fight this hard for 10 seconds, and he's fighting hard, man. He is.
He is fighting it. He's not even giving up
I
any
was about
points
to say,
yet.
He's not even giving up back points here.
What a great job there by
Great
Derek
effort.
Elmore.
Great effort.
I'm telling you, if they get my arm that far, I'm going over.
I'm calling Uncle right there.
Neely had him in a bad way,
He did.
and I'm telling you, Elmore fought it off.
Here I am worried about a fall here, and he's not even giving up back count.
Didn't even give him up. Boy, had to fight hard on that. So now Elmore's on top. Neely's down. Neely
chose
with a good
down.
first move.
Looking for that cradle again. He needs to kind of break him down a little bit. Go to a chop. Throws in a leg. There you go. Needs to cover the hips. He's thrown in
Trying to get those, put that power half on there.
It looks like he's stretch him out a little bit. Maybe can potentially get some points here. He's got to make sure to stay solid. Don't panic here on top,
Yeah,
some of the best leg riders get in bad spots and still just don't panic and keep wrestling. Nothing here.
He could
He's
be
in trouble right
there.
here. Yeah,
he
he's
might have
pretty
hung
much
on
got
a
like
little too long. He's
a little cradle. He
gives up a reverse and 2 back points, but he's a battler.
The most important thing is he's
Although
out.
It's 7-0.
1 point away from a major decision, so he's got to try to prevent them from getting any kind of bonus points. But right now it looks like how this match is going. Elmore just needs to make sure he doesn't give up a fall, and still, match isn't over yet. You keep wrestling till the whistle, so it's not over. Neely's got that bar arm. Elmore's got to do it, maybe we talked about it earlier, you want to get a new start here if you're
Oh, yeah, he needs to wrestle right off the mat. Not crawl off the mat,
but wrestle
right off the mat and get him a new start. Right now, Neely's got that arm trap. Now he's looking for a cradle right there. Those long arms, I can see where he's a cradler, and he's got it, and he brings him back.
He brought him back.
But he only got a 1 count.
Man, Elmore's battling hard.
Elmore is battling hard. He has saved a lot of points just with guts.
No doubt. Now he's got to keep this hand here. He's got this hand. He does not need to give it back.
No,
which he did, and it cost him. But he's got to keep that hand.
Down to 15 seconds here in the second period. It's 7-0.
Neely of Deer Creek's got a 7-0 lead. And it'll be Elmore with Union. It'll be his choice in the third.
He doesn't want to go over here. He doesn't want to get in this guillotine.
No.
He's like time's going to run out, but boy, that guillotine hurts. I got pinned in it once, and I said they'd have to break my arm for me to ever get put in another one.
I know Zach Blankenship Bixby was deadly with that.
It was actually by a guy from Broken Arrow, too.
There you go. Them Broken Arrow guys.
Boy, I would not want that. They're on the neutral position right now.
And I saw Coach, I was going to ask you earlier, you think you go neutral, you go down, because he was struggling on bottom almost.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So go neutral, and if you get a takedown, good. If you don't get a takedown, maybe you kill the clock.
Well, Elmore doesn't look like he even weighs the 106.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's pretty light, but he's got a lot of heart
pulling
here.
down there, and Neely has got him in a tough spot there. Could get a fall and gets the fall.
There it is.
Now it's 21-15.
And they've got
that's where those pins, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Those pins are killers in a big duel.
And now there's a forfeit here. So it looks like Union's got a forfeit at 13.
So now it's 21-21.
21-21, they're back in this.
So there's the forfeit right there.
So we're going to lock it up here. Looks like 120, and now it's tied. It should be 21-21, should be tied up.
Yeah, there it is, 21-21. Coach Brown, quick on that clock over there.
Oh, yeah, does a good job.
He's one of our outstanding football coaches and also a really good baseball coach as well.
So we got Union Redhawks. We got Ben Milkarak. So Milkarak of Union Redhawks, freshman out here. He's going to wrestle Keegan Sullivan. Another guy's got an asterisk by him. I'm not sure what the asterisk means.
Well, we know what it meant the last match.
Yeah. Hopefully it means the guy just knows how to wrestle. It don't mean anything too much.
So we have Sullivan and
Milkarak from Union Redhawks.
Ben Milkarak. Looks like the strength of the Deer Creek team is in their lower weights.
Probably looks like their lower weights are their strength.
Quick takedown there by Sullivan.
Sullivan's riding legs real good. Looks like he's got that, they call it a little bit of baseball right there. Milkarak looks like he's in a good position here. If he can hold it here and use his weight, keep his weight over in half, he's got to half that. Now he's got to run it, get up underneath that and
nice
run it.
There gets the reverse. He's still
working
running
hard.
that half, still trying to drive it.
He's got to be careful he doesn't hit hands right there. Got a minute 20 here. That was a good reversal. Just a little unexperience on the young freshman. If he gets up under that shoulder, he might be having back counts right now and looking for a fall.
You know, as we said earlier, we've got junior high matches going on here right now. The Union junior high team looks like they are behind Deer Creek 30-27.
Oh, man.
So an exciting match over there.
Both close.
In the varsity match between Sand Springs and Ponca City's come back a little bit. Now it's 29-16. Sand Springs lead.
Yep. Good ride here. Milkarak's doing a good job. He's kind of controlling the wrist. He's keeping them flat. He's really working from top here, trying to get some points.
He's working hard right there. After giving up that early takedown, he's
no
come
doubt
back strong and wrestled real tough on top right here.
He is, and he's going for pinning combinations here, so that's going to work good.
He's definitely going for he's looking for that pinning con here.
There's a half right
now
there.
If he can keep
he's
him
broken
down.
Yes, that's the key right there.
He's got that wing. Got a warning.
Not a warning on bottom. He's going the other way with it. Now he's got his hips too high. Oh, there you go. He readjusted here. We got 10 seconds left.
He could get some back
points
right here.
Maybe he can get a back count, but
he can still get a back count. He's got to be careful not to get. He gets to rearing back there and might almost got reversed.
Yes,
fought it off.
And what's causing that is his hips are a little bit too high. He needs to set them a little bit lower.
He needs to be driving him down too.
Yes.
Driving him down.
Yeah. So Green's choice. Green chooses neutral. He got that first takedown.
Yeah.
He's not trying to get on the mat. Milkarak's doing a good job just kind of moving forward here.
He did. He is an aggressive wrestler.
Yes.
I like that, how he's on top, constantly going for that pin. Then a nice fireman's right there, but off the mat.
Fought it off. Good.
Boy, that was a good look. You don't see as many firemen's anymore, but boy, if a guy's got a good fireman's, he can sure score a lot of points.
Coach, I think you coached one of the best firemen's wrestlers I'd ever been around. Former Joe Zamora.
Joe Zamora, could do that fireman's carry
from
sure.
Anywhere. To anybody.
Back in my Edmond days, T.J. Jaworski had a three-time NCAA champion, had a really good fireman's carry.
And T.J. was three-time NCAA champ. Was unbelievable.
Well, Hodge Award, which is the
first
Heisman Trophy.
The first one.
Heisman Trophy of wrestling is the Hodge Award, and he was the first guy to win it. There's that fireman's
short fireman.
Short move, good move there. Now he's getting back points, and Malcolm's got to fight out of that.
He's got to keep circling.
Got to get that arm down. He comes out of it.
Good job.
He gave up 3 there though, so it's 7-2. He's behind.
7-2. 1 minute left in the second period. And the choice will be Milkarak of the Redhawks will get the choice.
It almost makes you think, do you take top?
Yeah. You know what? That's a good call. I might be considering that, to be honest.
I mean, that's where he's had his best success.
Definitely not neutral. Go bottom, top, stay out of neutral. He's controlling us on our feet.
Old Sullivan with a little shove there on the edge, just like a lot of wrestlers will do because they're wrestlers.
Yep. kind of they call it the controlled aggression. So
30
seconds here. 30 seconds.
Second period.
Then it'll be big for Milk Rack if he can at least get something on the board.
Get a takedown right here. This is always, you can score right at the end of a period,
but you don't want to give up a takedown.
No, he shot there. He's just a freshman.
Yeah,
learning a lot right here. I think he's got a great future in front of him.
No doubt.
Kind of shot to the outside right there.
Yeah, gave up that angle.
Yeah, it did give him the angle, and now
he's giving up
working
the back
tilt.
And we talked about this earlier. You can't give up falls, and in a tough time, you can't give up points. Either you got to be the guy getting the points. You can't give up points in tough times.
Now it's 12-3 going into the third period.
He chooses top. Good choice.
Yeah, Melcrack goes hard. He's got strong hips. I mean,
he does.
He's not afraid to go at it.
And it's just a matter of experience here. As a freshman, he's probably just kind of getting some experience. But you called it, Coach Dunlap. You called it. You said, I would probably go top here, and that's what they've done.
Well, that's been his strongest position in this match so far.
Yes, that's kind of where he's been.
Boy, there though, Sullivan knew it too. Got a quick stand up, but Ben got him right back down.
He did. Now he's going to start looking for that chicken wing.
Oh, nice move there by Sullivan.
Yes,
that's a lot of that.
We're in trouble right now. We cannot give up a fall here. Milk's got to make sure to get to his belly. Now he's got to get his elbow high. Get your elbow high. Get your elbow back underneath you.
16-3. We're getting close to maybe a tech fall. That'd be 5 points.
So they've got a major here, which is 8 or
maybe
more.
He can lean back into him or something.
Yeah. Look for a defensive fall or something. He's got to keep battling here. Because like we said, every little point's going to matter because we thought, Union had it under control. Next thing you know, we got a tie here, 21-21 as a team.
And with Deer Creek up.
On his feet now, it's 16-4, which I probably would have done that too. If I was,
Boy,
Deer
there's
Creek.
that fireman's. There's the back points. He may get a.
He's got to get off his back. He's going to give up a tech, but he's got to make sure he doesn't
hard.
give up
He is going to give up, but he fought hard. I think.
Oh yeah.
I really like watching him wrestle.
Yeah, he fought hard. Wrestled hard. Just made a few mistakes, but that's what freshmen do, and he'll get better.
So now Deer Creek takes their first lead. They're up 26-21.
Picked up 5 points with that technical fall like we were describing earlier.
This will be a big match right here. Darius Black of Union versus
Garon
Kaiser
here for Deer Creek. Now, Darius Black is a returning state placer for Red Hawks. So I believe he took fourth. Was it fourth? He took fourth last year. Yeah, 113 took fourth. So this should be a good match, and Union should be favored in this match.
Well, this is a once again
another asterisk.
Kaiser has the asterisk by his name. I don't know. We're going to have to ask Coach Jefferson what he meant by that, but so far they've all been good.
Yeah. Maybe he figured that was going to be where their meat of their lineup was.
Right.
Tougher kids. Both guys are kind of filling each other out, getting emotion here.
Black's been one of our top wrestlers the last couple of years. I've really enjoyed watching him wrestle. And he's just a junior, so we'll be glad to have him back next year.
He puts a lot of time in. He does a lot of stuff in the summers.
Puts a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, he puts a lot of time. Now, he's got to be careful here. He's on his hip. That's the last thing you want to be. Maybe you roll him and then get your hips away, but right now the last place he wants to be is a hip.
I've seen him in this position and fight out of it a few times. You see this a lot more in college where people are in on a takedown, they grab an ankle or they lock up in the crotch like that.
Scrambling's more prevalent nowadays than it's been.
Absolutely.
Now, Kaiser's doing a good job of kind of slowly getting himself back into a better position here. Speaking, if we were in college, they'd be counting calling danger here, and then they could give a takedown if his back's exposed. But fortunately, they don't do that here in high school.
Boy, still fighting right there. Boy, both of them.
Yeah, Darius has got that far ankle. He's got to keep that far ankle, and he's got to keep his chest and head high. So keep that.
Boy, this is a great match. Both wrestlers.
As soon as his head goes down, that guy's got the advantage. You see one guy's head going down.
This is what you see in college a lot.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to score in college.
23 seconds left.
This is getting a tough time here. you either want to score or don't give up any points.
And we finally get
there.
a stalemate right there. Darius Black, what a great job
that
right
was
there.
Great. He was dead to rights, Coach. I thought he was giving up a takedown.
I thought he was getting in trouble right there, and he just kept fighting, and that's what you gotta do right there.
No doubt. Good hand fighting here. And you know what? It kind of gets that guy thinking, man, I was in deep. I couldn't finish. So
right.
It's kind of a psychological advantage for Darius Black.
Well, both wrestlers doing a great job right there. We got a heck of a match going 0-0 after the first
period.
match.
Yes, and Kaiser gets choice. He's going to go down.
Take down, which is a smart move.
Yeah.
If it does ever get into that tiebreaker,
it goes into
he
that
would get
overtime,
his choice.
He get that choice, no doubt. Good right here. Darius is a pretty tough wrestler on top. That's kind of one of his favorite positions, I believe, probably more than the feet. He likes to wrestle on top. Hook that leg in. Looking for control here. Looking for a power half. He's got his hip. He's got to adjust a little bit. His hips are too low. When you do this crossbody.
Kaiser's trying to slide that arm through there.
What Kaiser wants is
and he has.
He slipped that elbow, but Darius is doing a really good job of adjusting back.
We're back in that same position. That's where Darius is good at this, but he one reason is because he just fights so hard.
Well, it can be a feast or famine position. You can win a lot and you can lose a lot.
He's a lot. I'm not saying he's comfortable, but he's more comfortable than a lot of wrestlers.
No doubt.
But he is fighting hard in there right now. But there's the two.
They issued the two. He's got his hip and his butt down,
so
and that guy's
2 points for Kaiser, so he goes up 2-0.
Minute 3 left here, Coach.
Minute 3. We need Darius Black.
Darius got to get some points on this board.
He's got to get it back here.
And that was actually a really good stalemate. Was good for Darius there.
Right. Yes,
that's
it
just going to kill clock. Let's see what he can do here from Bob.
And something else we haven't talked about, especially with these good wrestlers, if you end up in the same regional, it could be play a big part in your seeding.
Yeah, This is
if you win this match, you might get seeded first, second, or third, or fourth, and if you lose, you may not.
Yeah.
So
and most of these guys here are going to be on the East region. I know Deer Creek's a school out by Edmond, but they're usually in our region. So, good point, Coach. Definitely not only big in the team, but individual.
Right. Black.
Stalemate there. He's got 42 seconds to at least get 1 point.
Plenty of time right there. This first move, quick to your feet's what I always like.
No doubt. Right off the whistle.
Good quick move. Didn't come up on it.
And you didn't even get mad at us if we actually did a little false start or something, or tried to start too quick. As long as we didn't do it 3 times, you're all right.
Yeah. For 2 of them, we weren't.
There's a stall there now. Is that his first? I believe that's his first.
Yeah, first
one. Stall. Darius is working
Black.
here, try to get his leg back.
He's got 15 seconds.
15 seconds
he
here.
He can get it.
Kaiser's doing a good job of just holding on right now.
Just holding on right there. We could get another stall right there,
we could.
though. I mean, he's just sitting right there.
He's not improving right here.
And he's not going to do it.
Going into the third.
Black's going to take.
Black's taken down.
And he's ready to go. That's what I like. He's already looking at that ref, ready to go. Kaiser's done an outstanding job as well. It's been a great match.
This has been a good match.
Both wrestlers have wrestled hard, good, smart, hard matches.
Now this is a pivotal match in the duel too. So you've got two of their better guys going at it right now.
Union needs this match.
Union needs it big.
They're down 26-21. Coming to his feet.
Good stand up there at that point.
And see, he almost had to cut him loose. If he doesn't get him back down, he's going to get that other warning and
then
cost
now
him
it
a
could be
point.
a tie with an escape for sure.
So now Black being aggressive.
Doing a good job
right
cutting it
there.
off. There's
right
the one.
Good
he gave
movement.
the caution one. It's
so
tied
now
here.
It's 2-2.
Yep.
Good, smart match right there.
He cut off the he cut it off. Cut the edge of that match. Now that guy's in on the shot again, but this is where Darius is comfortable here.
He is. I liked it when he was after him, though,
no
going
doubt.
for that takedown.
Yeah, that's where you want the aggression here. You want that guy on his heels.
And I like the referee, Kevin Looper, didn't let him spend a minute and 40 seconds this time.
He's doing a real good job of controlling
Which
these
there's
matches.
nothing wrong with that last time, but here's that shot again.
He's a little far out. If Darius can get his
he's just
hips
trying
back.
to get the leg and hang on. And
there's a stalemate. He's calling a lot quicker here.
Quicker so he can't stall it out or something like that.
Minute 16 here. It's tied here, 2-2.
There's a nice
There's a
takedown
2-point
right there.
takedown
Nice
there.
takedown.
Nice takedown by
Kind
Black.
of shook him down and passed by right
Well,
there.
the shot before was kind of a too far off. This guy did it again, and he shot across the body. Darius did a good job of stopping him this time and making
Darius
him pay.
Black up 4-2. Coach Jefferson is right out there helping him.
54 seconds left. Darius doing a good job. Darius has got to keep his head down, keep that pressure on him. We don't need an escape here and have with him an opportunity to be able to get a win here. So
left.
keep him down.
Keep driving that shoulder down in the mat right there, and he can't move.
No doubt. And Darius just needs to stay behind the arms. Nothing crazy.
Well, there's the takedown.
There's the
They
escape.
escaped,
There's
and
still
now
33 seconds left. So 4-3 here. Darius Black of Union Redhawks has the lead.
Be ready for that shot and do the same thing he did last time.
No doubt. Keep your distance. Keep your hands out. He doesn't have a stall call either.
No,
so
he does not.
He can give that up too.
Big match right here for Union.
He's cutting the
back
match
in
off.
This match. We're down to 15 seconds.
There's another one right there. So now Darius has got another point. He did a good job of cutting off the mat and pushing him off when he's
down
aggressive
to
like
14
that.
seconds.
He's got to stay low. Got to stay low
Be
here.
ready to move. Down to 7 seconds. Darius Black, a key win, an important win.
Huge win.
And he had to fight for every bit of that. So a big win for Darius Black and the Union Redhawks.
That was in doubt for a little bit.
5-3. Well, boy, that was a gut check right there.
That was a gut check.
And I've just seen him over the years win matches like that because he just keeps going. He works hard, wrestles smart. And I'll tell you what, so did
Kaiser.
Kaiser wrestled really good match there, too. Both of them wrestling hard. So
Kaiser
now it's
finished
26-24.
26-24.
Deer Creek.
Deer Creek. Bonus points are a huge factor here.
Oh, what'd you say in those pins?
The pins kill you. And we're going to have, looks like Trey Morgan for Deer Creek. And he'll be going, we got Thomas
Tota.
Thomas Tota for Union Redhawks here.
And he's looking for a headlock right off.
Looking for a headlock here. He needs to keep those legs split.
I don't know if he got any back points right there.
No, he was close, but no back points. He should have kept that leg split and went for some back.
Missed that down there. Union Junior High won 45-30 over Deer Creek.
Oh, nice. They had a comeback.
I think they're 7-5 over the year, which has been a great year for Coach Wright and his staff and the team.
That was a good little comeback then. We got a good little ride here. Thomas Tatum's got a good ride, and we've got
Tote's got the ride on him right there, and we've got Sand Springs and Ponca City going at it. Sand Springs leading 33-22 over there.
We got 4 more matches here too, so every little every little win counts.
Every point's going to count,
no doubt. So Thomas doing a good job on top of the Redhawks, kind of staying over them. I really like. There's been some mistakes here and there, but I really like watching these Redhawks and how they've wrestled on the mat and wrestled on their feet. Done a really good job.
They've wrestled hard.
They have.
That win by Darius Black might be what saves us here.
Yeah, that was a swing match right there, and it went Union's way.
Because a good, smart match there by Kaiser as well from Deer Creek. You can tell both of them are
they both wanted it.
Oh, yes, they did.
Both wanted it.
Well, that first period, Black just kept getting. It seemed like he was getting in worse and worse positions.
He was,
and he would just hang on and
fought it out,
and come out with not giving up any points.
Gutted it out for sure.
He did.
Thomas has actually got a nice little ride here. He's got
that tight waist going, doesn't he?
He's got a tight waist, and he's actually doing a claw ride on the other side, almost kind of getting a
trying
cross
to pull
face.
that arm in right there.
Yeah. And he's using his arms and his leverage really well here. He's going to probably look for a cradle here in a minute. And that's kind of what he's looking at. But he doesn't have him quite broke down yet, but he's going to get that cradle locked up. I can see it. He's close.
He's trying to work it.
There's
right
only
there.
10 seconds left here in this period, so he's got to kind of stay here. Don't do anything too crazy.
Nothing else. Just keep that right there.
Stay right there, yes, no doubt. Nothing too crazy. So it's going to be Union's choice. He's going to defer, and when you defer, you let that other guy decide on choice, and then you take it in the third.
You've got the third period.
Yep. And
choice.
Morgan for Deer Creek goes down. Nice little roll, but look for a back count there.
Back points. Nice move.
That was a nice. Caught him with
the
two.
Got it quick.
Cheap tilt.
Came out there and hit that quick headlock.
Hey, cheap tilt there. That was nice.
That was.
So now he's up 4-0.
Well, Tote's another young man that's just come on and gotten better and better as the year goes on. And
Yeah.
a lot of this is the tough competition that Union wrestles. I'm sure Deer Creek does too, but
You learn a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, you learn a lot from that. And he's wrestling here at 132. Long, lanky. I like the body style he has for a 32-pounder. So, and he's doing a really good job of anchoring his leg when he's got the leg in right there. So, pretty savvy move. He's kind of been coached up on top, and he looks good.
Well, it's got down to 1:10, so he seems like he's rode him forever.
Yeah, he's rode him for a while. He's trying to stay on this mat. You want to keep him on that mat. Morgan for Deer Creek's trying to get this restart, which is what he did. He's doing a good job of getting to his feet real quick, but the last time he got a cheap tilt on him as he got up.
Right.
Got his wrist trapped and got put to his back.
Well, I think he was looking for that more this time, and so he didn't get as
A little more cautious, yeah.
A little more cautious on bottom.
And on the bottom guy, what you want to do anytime those guys are getting your wrist, you got to keep your elbows in and your wrists out so you can prevent that guy from gathering your wrists up. He's pressing really hard here, looking for another cheap tilt. Going to do a bar arm tilt here. Oh, he got a 1 count. There's 1, 2. Got 2 here. Now, we've talked about it earlier, Coach. He's up 6-0 now. He's 2 points away from a major decision of 8.
Right.
If he can get some bonus points here in this part of the duel, it'll be huge.
I think it's very important if he can get them.
Yes. Even a win's huge here, but, bonuses even more.
That big lead Sand Springs had a while ago. Now it's 33-31.
33-31.
And Ponca's leading this next match.
Yeah, Ponca's strength is the lighter weights to mid weights. Now there's an escape here, so 6-1, and he's actually Morgan's on a shot, about to try to finish a shot here. No time ran out.
Man,
so time ran out. That was close here.
That was.
Now they chose top. Thomas chose top. He's going to try. Maybe he's not as confident on bottom. I'm not sure. He's going to need at least a turn and a 5 count to get bonus here.
That's what he's wanting. This is where he's wanting that tilt right there.
Got that bar arm here.
6-1.
Minute 40. Third period just started.
That if he'd have got took down there, then that might have changed their.
Yeah.
He might have gone down.
Yeah, it might have changed everything.
Their thinking on that. But right now he's up 6-1. A minute 36 left here in the third period.
Looking for some bonus here.
Thomas Tote.
He's 3 points away from bonus.
Trying to get a big win for Union. Union down 26-24.
Keeping that arm, keeping that wrist, doing a really good job. That guy's hips are on the mat. And you see Coach Devin over there in the corner kind of telling him, coaching him up right there. Doing a good job of keeping that hand there.
Minute 13 left.
And it's good. It's always interesting and fun for me to watch the coaches that work with the
yeah.
lighter guys, and
yes.
then so it's always interesting to see that. He's on his feet, but he's going for that.
There's an escape.
Now Morgan did a good job this time, Coach, for Deer Creek. He did a good job of keeping the hands.
Hand control.
Hand control. And
that's one of the big keys to getting away is hand control.
No doubt.
First move, hand control.
Agree.
Hips out.
Yes. If you can't control that hand, that guy's got you control your hands, you're in trouble. You got to get control and get your hips separated and get away. So it's 6-2 right now at 40 seconds left. So that escape got him a point. So it's 6-2. Right now, they'd be satisfied with the win right now. I don't know if they've got the, they're still shot for major, but right now, if you're Union Redhawks, you just want to win. And a win here would put them up by a point, too. So it'd be 27-26. And it looks like they've got a blank weight here, but I'm sure they're going to bump somebody.
Yeah, they'll bump somebody up right there.
He's in a front headlock trying to look around for scores here. He's got to be careful here. He's got a cradle hooked up. There's 8 seconds left. He's got to get big here. Thomas got to get big here.
He should have kept that head to the side if you were on top, though.
No doubt.
There's a good win
so
for
that
Thomas
is the end
Tote.
of the match. Thomas Tote 6-4, and he gives the Union Redhawks the lead 27-26.
Big win there.
Big win.
Now we're going to 138. Jackson Lieb of Union, a 9th grader. Well, it could be Martell Rutherford. We'll see which one comes out here.
Okay.
We'll just have to
and
catch
I'm
the
gonna look
name.
and see here. Jaden Byers on this one for Deer Creek. And he is going against, who we got here, Coach? Is this Lieb?
I think it could be Lieb. I'm not quite sure on these.
So Jackson Lieb for Union. He's going against Jaden Byers of Deer Creek. And we've got a 27-26, so it's 1 point.
What a match. And I'll tell you what, over on the other match, it's 33-31.
Man, you know what? This is exciting here. Sometimes you see these districts that are.
And we get
these guys are off the
wild
fireworks right off the
here,
bat.
yes.
Well, sometimes in these districts duels, you see someone just blowing them away. These are very competitive.
Oh, yes.
So this is going to be a competitive duel right here. And then looks like Olimar. He's got to stay out of that. Boy, these guys are wrestling here for position. They're trying to jockey for the position. Good shot here.
Boy,
good counter there by
Lieb.
Yes, he's got to get his foot to the mat.
Those have been nice moves.
He made a little mistake there, but hopefully it doesn't cost him. He turned his hip away.
And
there's
Byers gets the 2 there, but man,
when you're in that
he
position,
hit some nice moves.
When you're in that position as a wrestler, you got to have your hips down and away, get your foot to the mat. If you don't get your foot to the mat, get down and away, you're in trouble. So Jaden Byers 2-0 lead, 1 minute 16 seconds here in the opening period. Lieb's up on his feet, fighting hands here. He's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful reaching back.
Yeah, he doesn't want him to get that half and take him to his back right there.
No doubt. Lieb still, Byers has still got the leg, pushed him off the mat. Lieb's going to get a fresh start here. He's got to get back to his feet and fight hands.
Yeah, fight hands. Get that first move. Get the hips out. Get that hand control.
Yes. So he's up on his feet. He's got to quit going around the head. That's where he's getting in trouble there.
Byers was ready for that one this time.
Yes. Made him pay.
And gets the pin.
There's the fall there, Coach. We talked about it earlier. You can't give up falls and expect to win. So they're going to have a 5-point lead.
I should have got his name.
This is Justin, right? So Deer Creek's sending out Justin Pham, and he's going to wrestle against Adam Lohman. So Adam Lohman of the Red Hawks, Justin Pham. And that last one was huge. That fall gave him a 5-point lead. 32-27 lead for Deer Creek.
Like I say, those pins, those are double points.
Killer. They're killer as a team, and they're a big boost if you're the team.
Of course, Lieb's just a freshman.
Yeah.
Some of those guys are just young.
Pham's got a cradle locked up here. He's got a cradle locked up here. He's trying to take it over. Oh, he's in trouble here. He's got to fight hard. He's got a minute 30 in this first period. He's got to fight to get off his back.
Deer Creek has certainly been tough, and he gets
There's
the
a
pin.
fall
and
there.
That'll clinch the win for him.
That's a fall there. Pham gets the fall. It looks like that clinched it for him.
38-27 now as we get into our last match.
Barrett Weathers of Deer Creek.
And he's Brogdon of Union.
Brogdon of Union. So tough little lesson to learn, Coach.
Ponca City has come and took the lead 34-33, and it's come down to the last match over there between Sand Springs and Ponca City.
Well, it looks like Sand Springs is going to have one of their tougher wrestlers out there, Mitchell Smith, so it looks like they might be comfortable with it.
That's Coach Smith's
boy, and he's a tough one. They're scrapping here, so 2 and then 2 for a reversal.
Brogdon got a takedown, and then
Brogdon a takedown and Weathers a reversal. So 2-2 here. These guys are still competing hard.
Absolutely.
And as a Union, you want to see just the duel's out of question, but you want to see how Brogdon wrestles here.
Well, in 1 year we won when 3 teams were tied, and I don't know what criteria it was, but I think it was whoever had won the most matches or something like that.
I think overall matches.
So every match is still important.
No doubt, and that's a good point, Coach, because you may be out of this duel, but you're not out of the the run to win your District 8. So, and that's what they're working here is District 8 trying to get to the dual state.
And Sand Springs does get the pin and will win 39-34 over Ponca City.
That was a good little way for them to finish. You know, got Coach Smith's son on there. He's on his back.
But he fought through,
No points there.
Brogdon fighting through.
Brogdon needs to try to get away and at least get him a point on the board because he'll get a 3-2 lead if he does. He's got to clear it.
Brogdon, just a sophomore,
there
comes
he is.
out,
He's cleared
gets
it,
the escape.
got one. So now he's got that 3-2 lead here in the first period.
45 seconds left.
Both faking, shooting. He's in a front headlock. Good counter by Weather here. Looks like he's going to cover the hips and get 2. Brogdon's got to crawl forward. He's got to crawl forward and get that guy off his legs. Crawl forward, get a restart.
4-3.
26 seconds left, 4-3. 38-27 is the actual dual score. Deer Creek with the lead. So off the mat, getting a restart. $17 seconds left here in the first. He's got a crab right here, trying to pull him back and get some back points. Brogdon's got to be careful here. If that guy punches his half through, he's going to get his.
And there he's getting back points. Brogdon trying to fight through. And time up, but there's 3 back
but he did
points.
give up 3 back.
2. He's got 2.
Okay.
So I guess he went back and forth
Maybe
there
fought
a few
back,
times.
didn't get a full 5 count.
So he's still in this. He's 6'3", but he's still in it.
And for some of you who are listening that don't watch a lot of wrestling, when we call back count, if the ref gets to 2, then that means he's got 2 points. But if he's got to get to 5. If he gets to 5, if he hits
points.
2 or 3, it's only 2. But if he hits 5, he gets 3 points. He's getting high here.
Yeah, Brogdon's getting high.
Weathers pulled that arm through, and he's got to be careful. He's got to crawl forward so they don't give up back here.
Reverse, and he's got him in trouble
He's
there.
in a Turk here. And
excuse me. One of those situations where he just hung on a little too long.
He did.
Trying not to give up the points, and then he hung on so long he got himself in a little bit of trouble. There's times to just let it go.
You either reset or let it go and give him 1. But, yeah, you kind of hold on there.
And that's part of that experience. You
Some
look
of
at
these guys are young.
The freshmen, the sophomores.
Yeah.
But, boy, they've been fighting hard.
Learning experience there for sure. If this
Brogdon
guy tees
in
out, he's
trouble
got
right
a reverse
here.
half, and he's in trouble.
And there's the pin.
There it is.
And
so they ended with 3 falls there.
44-27 for Deer Creek, a victory right there. And like I said, and part of that experience, will help them for next year. Don't give up those pins if you can help it. And a little bit of it is you've got freshmen and sophomores going against seniors.
Yeah,
that can make a big difference. But it was a great match.
It was a good match. The score doesn't really show. I'm at 44-27, Deer Creek with the win, but the score doesn't really show just how close that duel was.
Well, this is Steve Dunlap with Chris Forbes, and we're going to sign off here just for a few minutes. We'll back.
See you at the next duel.
We'll be back. Union and Ponca City are coming up next here in just a few minutes.
All right, look forward
to it. We'll take a little break, and then we'll be back here at the UMAC at Union High School.